This is definitely an NFT you're going to want to keep your eyes on. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Lux Fiat channel. Billy here, and today I want to talk about a project that just recently reached out to us called Zam.io Trillioheirs. Now, this is a sponsored video, so I do want to preface this by saying this is not financial advice. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. Anything I say and do in this video is only for that. So be sure to do your own research because I could easily miss something in this video. So be sure and be careful of that. Anyways, guys, with that being said, remember, comment down below. I always like getting to your comments, as well as like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell and set them to all because, even me and John don't get our own notifications. So be sure to do that. And now we can get right into it. All right, guys. So to start this video, as every other usual video goes, I always do my base research with you guys in the video. I always do minimal research before and tell you my exact opinion on the NFT like I'm looking at it the first time, because that's the only way I believe I could give you the only genuine opinion of the project. And so yeah, we're gonna go through this, take notes of what I'm doing, see what I take note of, and see what I'm looking at. That's it. Just see what I'm looking at. And this is just the process to kind of go through and see if a project is even worthy of doing deeper research. So that is what I'm showing you today. The deeper research is more of the auditing and really getting a gauge of the community, which takes a couple days, and I can't really show that in a video, but I can show you the process to kind of vet a project, to even give it that extra time. So that's what we're going to be doing. This NFT Medium article will be in the description below, so be sure to check that out if you want to read this over yourself, to get all the information and to just have a reference of what these guys do. So this is the beginning. For a long time we promised you cool news about the development of our project, so today we want to introduce you to the story of our NFT characters. Here's the story. I'm personally not going to read it. I've already read it. There's not much to it, but you can pause the video here and read through it, or check out the Medium article in the description and you could read this. But the moral of the story is that a crypto trillionaire dies, and his son has to prove himself worthy to do that, and he calls upon his dead father from other multiverses, and they help him build an incredible empire. And you read the story here. Again, pause it. I don't want to say I don't care for the story. I do. The story isn't what drives traffic, though. It is a nice gesture to have. And we have a story driven for the NFT that we are currently working on as well, called The Unknown Species, and more information will be on that later down the line. And a story is an essential part of an NFT because you want them to feel connected, but I don't think the story is actually what drives the actual traffic and the volume of the NFT. That's kind of what I was saying. Not that a NFT shouldn't have a story. It definitely shouldn't. It is a very important part of what an NFT is. So make sure, if you are an NFT creator, be sure to be writing a story or find a story writer to do so, because it is a very important aspect in keeping the community engaged. So the story, like I said, I kind of ran through it a bit. Their NFT, their main utility from what I saw, is a Zam DAO, which, if you guys know what a DAO is, it's pretty much just a community that gets together to go in on some NFTs, and there should be some profit sharing in there between the community, and it's just an all-around community going in on projects, sweeping, minting, whatever it might be. I'm personally in a DAO right now called Anon DAO for the Chronics team. DAOs do wonders. We're doing really good. We picked up a Best Bud, picked up some Soul Bouncers. This one's more for Solana, the Chronic DAO, but it is they all kind of play into the same goal, whether it's ETH, Solana, or even Zam. Another thing I do want to mention, actually, in the beginning of this video, is that this is a BNB/ETH project, and the NFT is actually on their native coin called Zam, and they're going to have their own Zampad, Zamio Ventures, Zam Incubator, stuff like that. So it's all going to be centralized in this one project. So John's going to have a video, I think coming up soon, displaying what the actual Launchpad is and going into the coin and most of the tokenomics there. And that's where most of the information for really a lot of this project comes, is that video there. I'm just kind of covering the NFTs because that's kind of where I specialize, and I want to make sure that, you know, this is a project that I have been looking at even before the sponsorship. I did actually see this, and man, I just like the art. Personally, to me, I do some quote unquote degen plays sometimes where I don't really care if it's a rug as long as the art is cool and I can kind of go back and see. I'm not saying that this one's a rug at all, but you know, sometimes it's just the art that gets it. I don't really care what, you know, what happens to the project. I just like the art. I don't think this one's a rug at all. I was just using that as an example because it's one of those where it's just like, I just got in for the art, and honestly, whatever happens. I love this. The art is cool. I can show people and they'll probably be like, oh, that's sick, you know, but you know, you never know what a project is actually going to do until it actually launches. But here is the description for the Zam DAO. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of read little sections of it. You can pause here and read it yourself and check out the article if you would like. So, Trillioheirs need an experienced mentor to build an empire. That is why they team up to seek out help from Zamio to overcome the technological barrier. So it's just pretty much saying, you know, their ecosystem is all going to work together on this DAO, which is usually what happens. The sons of the trillionaires decide to receive a percentage of all profits made by Zam.DAO when the profit reaches $1 million. The top 10 heirs from different meta universes will be able to divide it and inherit the empire of their fathers from parallel universes. To make this happen faster, 8888 heirs receive some benefits when they participate in the allocation in Zampad. For example, they get a guaranteed allocation for staking, and the size of their allocation increases by at least 10%, get the opportunity to participate in private pools. And yeah, the DAO is a very straightforward concept. It's really just going in, you get some profits of what you make, depending on what the DAO sets. Like this one says at $1 million, they'll start paying people out. And now we move into more of the NFT. The Zamio NFT collection consists of 8,888 unique characters with different levels and traits called Trillioheirs. Our tokens are not only completely unique and rare works of art, but also have a benefit for the real world and the holders of the Trillioheirs NFTs. Sorry, my voice is kind of getting hoarse. I kind of have a sickness right now with my throat, so I'm going to try and wrap up this video really quick because it kind of hurts. But so primarily, NFTs can be used for special privileges in our Zam.DAO. NFT owners are given the opportunity to get a guaranteed allocation, participate in seed pools, and much more. Stay tuned. More info will come soon. So they're not, they still have a lot more info that they want to release. Again, not a lot on their NFTs. It seems like most of the focus on this project in particular is more on the Launchpad and the coin and what they can do with that ecosystem, which is fine. NFTs are really a secondary form of investment besides coins, because you have to buy the coin first and then the NFT. So you really, you know, it is really a secondary form of investing. So I don't see that as a con. I think if the platform grows, the NFTs will grow. And I mean, just looking at just this white paper, it looks like a good project. We go to their Twitter, and I mean, they have 101 followers. They get some good engagement. It seems like they have a lot of people on deck and ready for what they have to offer. Here's their website. I just wanted to kind of go through it again. They've been audited by CertiK. Again, they're on ETH and Binance. So this is how you're going to buy their token or buy their NFTs, I assume, is through their own native coin. Through Binance and Ethereum. Personally, I would go through Binance because of gas fees, but you do what is more comfortable for you. But it seems like They also have a wallet app, which is huge. And a lot of projects actually don't make their own wallet and just go off of their own native ones or an existing one like MetaMask. And so I think that's a good step for them to be taking this. But again, guys, there's really not a lot to talk about. Their NFT is really just a subsidiary of this Launchpad, which John, again, is going to be talking about later on this week. And that's really where you're going to want to pay attention to this project and where this project is going to shine, in my opinion. I think these NFTs are going to do amazing. But again, it depends on the Launchpad itself, because if the Launchpad itself doesn't do good, then, I mean, there's no way the NFTs can do good, because it is the secondary form of investment. But anyways, guys, that being said, always do your own research and never just jump into a project. Like I said, there are some times where I'll just jump into a project regardless if I care if it's a rug or not. Like if the art is cool, or like, you know, generally it's really if the art is cool, I'll buy it. And yeah, that's kind of just where I stand with it. I like this project a lot. After reading about it, it really shows that you know, they want this Launchpad to be a huge thing. They want to incorporate everything that crypto itself and Web3 and blockchain has to offer. So really keep your eyes out on this project. Again, by no means am I saying go out and buy this project, but I mean, just looking at it, it does seem like something you want to keep on your watch list. All right, guys, so that concludes the video. Again, my voice is just getting a little annoyed right now, so I have to cut the video a little short, so I'm sorry about that. But I think this project will do wonders in the future. Again, stay tuned for the video from John about their Launchpad coming up maybe tomorrow or Thursday. I'll keep you updated on the Lux Fiat Twitter. Go ahead and follow that account, because you want to stay up to date on everything we're doing, because we have a Discord, we have a podcast now called the Moon Boys Podcast, which guys, that first podcast was gold. You want to go there, accept all the information that Travis gives us. He has some gold regarding just business and trading in general, and I think it's very valuable information, so go ahead and check that out. A lot of things are coming to Lux Fiat, at least in April. In my mind, I have a lot planned for April, so be sure to stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter at Lux Fiat, LUXFIATT, Lux Fiat on Twitter, as well as follow me, Billy Blockchain, down in the description below. All the links will be there. Go ahead and do that. And yeah, guys, that concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment down below. I will be sure to get back to you. Like and subscribe, because it just helps us with our algorithm, and turn on that notification bell, seriously, because you do not want to miss anything that's coming in the next couple months for Lux Fiat. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Mr. President, this looks really bad, sir. The doctor's research was leaked and it has left unrest within the country. This is not good. The plan backfired, as I predicted. Mr. President, you need to speak on this or there will be riots. We cannot afford riots on top of this. The president wants all samples brought to the laboratory at once for immediate testing. This could be dangerous, people. Very dangerous.